Hello, Facebook and YouTube. Love you guys. I am coming on a lot later than normal. I had a lot of business earlier today, but I did not want to miss the opportunity to come on and speak to you guys. So, this is Dethea the Beloved. For those of you who are joining me live on YouTube, I want to again thank all of my subscribers. Oh gosh, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and it might be on this side too, and the bell so that when I go live, you can be reminded. So I am sitting out here in the sun, probably going to start sweating in just a second, but I got to get my vitamin D. Yeah, I think it's vitamin D, which is something you guys have to make sure you do. And for those of you who are on Facebook, thank you so much for joining. We are still in the midst. Gosh, we have one more week for our 30-day self-love journey. The the part of it that I'm sharing with you every day, right? And I'll probably still continue at some point, but that's not why I'm here. I am here because today has been an amazing day, not just for me, but people that are connected with me. And as I was thinking about what I wanted to talk to you about today, I really felt like, okay, the things that are happening are not just happening to me, they're happening to people that are connected to me closely. And so, if they're happening to people that are connected to me closely, then 9 times out of 10, they're happening for the people that are just connected to me, period. So, I wanted to jump on and say, are you guys alert? Like, are you paying attention? Like, are your eyes open? Are you in expectancy? Because answer is coming. Okay. Today, God, the universe, our infinite source, you know, many people call him by many things. Father, when I say he gave me the best kiss ever. And the person um, that he used for that, like they had no clue of what I'd been praying for, what I've been asking for, what um, what I needed. Like they didn't know that, but God knew. And so because he knew and because he cares for us, oh my gosh, hear me when I tell you, he loves us so much. We're him. Catch that. Like we're an exact extension of him in the earth realm. Like we are his walking, talking, breathing in these earth suits. We are an expression of his love to the earth. And he wants to use each and every one of us to express that love to others. Oh my gosh. And guys, but you got to be looking for it. Like you have to be available, ready, and notice it. Like you can't miss anything because it could just be small. It could be very small. Like the other day I was walking and this leaf just flew just in the middle. I mean, there was a tree over to the side and a tree over to this side, but it was in the middle of the street and it just came down, and it came down so beautifully. It was like it was dancing for me. And when it hit the ground, I had to pick it up because I believed that that was God's way of telling me, honey, I'm about to drop something down from heaven for you. So let me just give you a visual of that. And so for those of you who are, you're asking, you're praying and you're asking God, number one, have faith. Like trust that what you're asking for is just as important to him as it is to you. That's number one. And then number two, man, expect it and don't look for it to come in a specific way because you don't know how it's going to come. Like, guys, I'm starting to sweat. So that means this will not be a long video, okay? But don't look for it in a particular way because you don't know how it's going to come. But what you can be sure of is that it is going to come. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Do you receive that? Do you receive that? Do you? Do you receive that? I hope you do. I really do. Because great things are happening. This is going to be a major year for those of you who have been in a drought for a long time. If you do the work, you know, there is a preparation season. Just like Esther, remember before Esther got her elevation, in the process of her getting prepared, she listened to the eunuch who gave her specific instructions. They were modest instructions. She didn't have to do a whole lot. But then after she got the instruction and she accepted the instruction, she did what she was told to do. When it was her turn to go before the king, she was found favorable. But prior to that, if you look at her life, like her life was a season of losses. Her life was a season of uncertainty. She had lost her parents. She was now living with her uncle. Um, and then she was like taken, and herded up with people. So she was in a very uncertain season, but she followed the instructions and that season ended. Okay, so before I just completely melt, okay, because it's really hot out here, I just wanted to, drop by and say that, and I hope you guys receive it. I hope you receive it. I hope you apply it. I hope you strategically. Okay, so oh, it is really hot. It's really hot. It's really hot. Okay, so my phone has given up on me and I'm about to give up. But this is good because I needed to sweat a little bit. And I don't know if you guys can hear me. So let me turn on the volume. Okay. This is crazy. Guys, this is what Houston heat does to you. Like it just shut my phone off, like everything. Okay, but I'm still here and I'm like, but I don't know about you. I love to sweat because it's like a detox. But I'm gonna give me some water and go in the house in just a second. But I just want to finish this. So with Esther and her one night, when she went in, like she was found favorable. She did everything that the eunuch recommended, and she was found favorable. And she was elevated. She was elevated from all of the despair, everything that happened in her the losses that she had, they were made up to her in a great way. Like she went from the pit to the palace for real. And so I'm saying all of that because guys, that's a reality. And that's a reality for all of us. Like we all have that. Like it's not just for one person, it's not just for two. Like he said, not one. Like everybody can reach that place. Okay. So before I just melt completely away, I might have to delete this video. No, I'm not. I'm not. Because you need to see the foolishness that happens sometimes as entrepreneurs and as light workers and as spiritual paths and journeys. You need to see how this stuff go down for real. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much on YouTube for joining and watching me just like fall apart right here. And thank you on Facebook. Do not talk about me. Anyway, I love you guys. Peace, and I'm out.